Keelan, welcome to LifeSite News. You are a young runner. How old are you right now?
6.
6 years old. And have you run many races? How come you're running? You have a shirt on there. It says Life Runners. What is that?
It's a group where people run for babies to be born.
And why do you do that?
Because I love people.
Why are people paying attention to you running?
Because they know that I like babies.
Who's this beautiful lady here?
My mom.
Can you tell us what inspired this running thing with your daughter?
Yeah, we actually had brunch together after church, just me and my 2 daughters, and we were talking about the scripture that we had read that day and what it meant to them. And in the course of that conversation, we were talking about what gifts God had given them, even at their young age. And Keelan said, well, I can run. And I said, yeah, you can do that. So how can you use that gift to serve God's people? And they both sat there and thought about it for a while. And she said, well, I can run to help babies just like you do, Mom. And I thought, I guess you really could do that. And so that's sort of the start of how she joined Life Runners. She'd been asking to do a half marathon, but we had kind of put it off for about 6 months. And then we decided to let her raise money and do her half marathon then. I love that she participated. I think one of the biggest things we wanted her to learn out of this was that God can use anybody for His work, even little people. You just have to find those places where He can use you and use the gifts that He's given you. So when it gets really hard and you're running those really long miles, how do you make it through all those really long miles? Who helps you make it through all those miles?
Jesus.
Do you pray while you're running?
Sometimes, not all the time.
Yeah.
What do you think those babies that make it to life might say to you? Or what would you say to them? If they could hear you from inside their mummy's tummies. I think I'd know what they'd say to you. I think they'd say thank you. And we love you. Thanks so much for being with us, you guys.
Thank you.
And I hope you have a great run tomorrow.
Thank you.